Alright, welcome everybody to what's going to be, as I've said probably for the last dozen or so videos, the beginning of the end, but every time I say it, I guess I mean it a little bit more and more. We're going to go ahead, we're going to start up Suthexe. We're just going to briefly, get a feel for the area. We're just going to run around, we're going to do some stuff. What's actually kind of nice is that when you're perched up here, you could just see like a whole bunch of stuff in the immediate area. So you could see all the side quests in the area, which I thought was kind of like a cool little thing. Of course, I say that, but there's an absolute reason why I do not do them, and we already know. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and begin Suthexe, which at this point, like I said, is the last area in the game. So after this, all we really have to do are quests. And I was thinking about all the side quests that I have, like actual side quests. I mean, I guess they're just quests in this game. Like, we're going to do this for sure. The rest of these, I don't really know if I'm going to really do most of them. I mean, this one, I don't know how you're able to do it. You might have to legitimately, like, loot every chest in the game in order to do it. We're going to do this. This one's actually already done. So we're going to do the order missions. I think the rest are just going to be like character missions. And honestly, if I'm going to be real with you, dog, we've been here for so long. In 30 minutes of this new session, this will officially be the longest like playthrough I've ever done. Not the game with the most footage on my channel, but just the longest game I've ever done. So that's exciting, because that means that I have been talking and playing this game for longer than any other game I've played in recent memory. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. They're friendly. Recent memory? No, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Any memory, any time on my channel, you will not find more footage of me talking and ranting over shit than this game. That is a fact. Period. I don't know what that was over there. The only thing we need to look for is the chain blockade on the Ember River, which is northeast of Portchester. So that's not a big deal. I'll confirm that later once we've gotten the lay of the land and all the waypoints and stuff. Alright? I already forgot. Oh, God. I'll stay out of that. That's a you problem, not a me problem. That's generally how I've started to look at these things. I almost needed to take like a couple days off after having to stack those stones. I can't do cairns anymore. I mean, I will. At this point, there couldn't be more than one cairn left in the whole game. So, I mean, like, it ain't the worst thing in the world. It's just by far not fun at all. What the fuck am I trying to hit? Okay. I think it's really stupid that something that can be broken that easily can't be pushed. But whatever. And maybe you're supposed to throw a torch in here or some shit?
I see your stained soul, murderer. You cannot hide from his eyes.
Okay.
This tomb has been opened. It looks like someone lives here.
Oops. Well, I just burned your house, homie. Sorry. Not really even sure what I came in here for.
Do you remember Chertsey Abbey? The deadly sin committed there?
I don't even know where he is. What the fuck? Who is talking to me? What does this have to do with anything? Alright, here's the key. Cool.
See the glassy stairs when I sleep.
Maybe it'll come in handy, maybe it won't. I don't care.
I'm a man of peace, but you taught me a killer's ways.
Oh shit, that was a red attack. Oops. Alright, bitch. Thought he was gonna blood eagle him.
Rest now.
I don't even know what it is. I guess there's some like murderer. I guess I read his note. Maybe the thing was to like help him back into his house. That's the first side event I've cleared in a long time, other than the Asgard one, which is the only one in the game you need to do in order to get a full area completion. Otherwise, everything else I have not done that. Oh great.
monk's victims. No more Norse will be murdered on his account.
Oh, so that's what it is. He's murdering Norse. Gotcha. Now that makes sense. See, at least I did that firsthand, right? It's like because I did the other mission, it told me about this one. So how many crashes do you think we're gonna have between now and the end of the game? I think that's a fairly legitimate question. I think we're gonna have 3. I think that's a pretty safe estimate to have. What is this? I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. That's the ultimate thing. Does it even matter what it fucking is? Let's be real. If you can't get everything you need to upgrade the settlement, and you have to, like, loot random chests that the game totally doesn't tell you about, like, it just feels way too tedious and fucking annoying. Obviously, I can't push this right away. It just feels way too tedious, is what it is. It feels like busy work. It's like the definition of fucking busy work. Can't even see what the hell I'm supposed to shoot. I can't even see what I'm shooting. You're like, yeah, there's a box, but... What? It's like my arrows won't go in. I think I broke it. Okay. I can't even see what's inside. That's the fucked up part. It's too dark. Obviously, you're supposed to break this window, but like I can't see what's blocking it. See, there's that box, but I've already hit it like multiple times. Is it gone? Yes, okay. That was a little weird. The lighting in here, I couldn't even see what it was. I mean, I guess that's your HDR lighting. Don't worry, I'm not playing this on the PlayStation 5. Which is a valid criticism, but I feel like we're not going to gain anything from it. So, no one complained to me yet about it. If you ain't complained to me yet about it, it probably wasn't a big deal in the first place. I'll just be honest with you, Chief. Okay. And then we need to come from the outside and hit the thing to drop the load. But let's be fair here. The verdict for this entire playthrough was basically decided like a good 20 parts ago. Like, I am glad I stuck through with it. It wasn't even the hardest game I've ever done that I had to stick through. But it was really a slog at times. There was a point, like, towards the middle of the game where the story finally picked up just, like, a little bit. I think it was really just Oxenfordshire. I just think that they did something really right with the story of that area. But you could tell, like, the story of this game, like, the whole Sigurd plotline, is really only, like, just a couple of lines, you know? Like, it ain't really all that. And then, yes, I do have the window open. I'll close the window when we start the actual story, but it was a little hot, so I just wanted to open the window for a bit. How the hell do I get up here? Oh, okay. And then we do the back jump, right? No. How do you do the back jump? There you go. It's a little weird when they don't actually show you the controls. There you go. It's a little weird when they don't show you the controls for jumping. It's just kind of like you have to figure out that R2 sometimes does like high profile stuff still. Blinding Rush. What the fuck is this? You could do the timed assassin. So in some way, this ability would be like really good to like chain assassinate, but I never figured out how it worked, and honestly doing stealth in this game is a turn off, so I don't even really care. Plus, the other fucked up part about it is, like, let's say you really want to use that ability. This is like, I mean, this isn't an end game area, right? But like, we're, you know, if you did everything else in the game, like, you need to know where these books are to really get the most out of it. And clearly you wouldn't do that unless you were reading a guide the whole time. Like, I played this whole game, and if I wanted to really use that ability, I didn't even know that ability existed until, like, I think a couple chapters in. So it's like, your pool of points is more limited, I feel, because you don't really know what's out there. Like the Spartan kick move that I have, which I have on Circle, one of the best abilities I have. In fact, I'd argue it's one of the best abilities in the game. Didn't even know it was in the game until like maybe a couple parts ago. So it's kind of like, well, if you really want to use like rank 2 of that ability, you know, you don't just put in level up points into it like in Odyssey and Origins. You just have to find the book. And if you don't know where the book is, you could legitimately like play the whole game, never find it. Unless you're literally clearing every area, in which case hopefully Suthexe is one of the areas you get to very early on, because otherwise you're just not going to have it. And I just feel like that's just lame.
This is where the monk inflicted his dark vengeance upon his victims.
Damn, this is like a whole ass area. Alright. It's like a whole plot line in northern Suthexe. You know, because at least in Odyssey, when you're making your build, you know from the beginning more or less what you can and can't do with your build, and what you can and can't do, like with the characters and stuff like that, and like all the different, not characters, the weapons and the skills and the points. You know from ahead of time, you could read all the different perks, which is what I did. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I want to get this ability. 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 I think this will sound really good. This will sound pretty nice. Like, I just think Odyssey does a better job of introducing what you want to get out of it in the long term. Whereas this game kind of obfuscates it and makes it really kind of hard to even figure out, well, what's even possible at the end of the game. But by the way, none of it matters because basically everything can be beaten with R1 spam. And I mean, you're right, you could do that in the other games, but like in the other games, at least there was incentive to use the abilities. It felt rewarding. I don't really feel like I'm rewarding myself here, just like the combat is very rewarding. Just from like having to hit people, you know? It's like, by the time I got these healing charges, other than the couple fights, mostly useless, never really needed them anyway. It just screams like you want to do this game in New Game Plus. You know, like, you get all the abilities and stuff, then you can go through New Game Plus on maybe a higher difficulty and you know, do whatever. But do you really want to do that to yourself? Probably not. I think most people probably wouldn't want to do it. I think most people would have not spent 2 hours stacking rocks. I think that's just a unique thing that I did. And maybe like only the faint, or not the faint of heart, not for the faint of heart would do. Which one was the one I wanted to go to first? I think it was this one because it's further out of the way. Like, I like the subject of the main story for this game better. Because Odyssey's main story was like, I want to get my family back together, which isn't bad. It just wasn't amazing. Like, it's not really amazing source material. Like, here we actually have something pertaining to the whole Assassin's Creed storyline, which is cool, but then they water it down with, like, other places, like East Anglia and Essex and all these places, and they're not bad. It just feels like they're side stories, and they should be. You know, it's like, it's Mass Effect 2 syndrome. It feels like, well, not on the same level. Mass Effect 2 feels like a fucking DLC. Not to completely shit on Mass Effect 2. I know that's like everyone's favorite game because it's a cookie-cutter RPG, but whatever.
That sounds like a sheep, not a happy one.
I'm sorry, I'll be the one to say it. Mass Effect 2 fucking sucks on higher difficulties, and I don't think it's a very enjoyable game to begin with. I much rather prefer the min-maxing of Mass Effect 1. I think that's what really made the game a ton of fun for me. Not to mention all the fucking glitches Mass Effect 2 has. I mean, Mass Effect 1 has glitches, I'll be fair. One time I was fighting Matriarch Benezia and she literally threw me into the floor. That was a reload. Couldn't really do much about that. But I just feel like I just don't see a point in getting the Legendary Edition, you know? The same dudes who were heroes for standing up to Fox News when Fox News was slandering the shit out of their game, saying it was like a massive sex quest or whatever the fuck they said about it. And you fast forward, you know, because of one, maybe two sex scenes in the game, depending on what your Shepard is. And then fast forward, now they have to make Miranda's ass small, which is just on its face, it's kind of stupid. And then in the context of the whole plot line between her and her father, it's also just fucking dumb. The whole point, they failed their own plot line, which was that you're not supposed to see Miranda for just being this idealized woman. They failed the subtext on that. Even, what was her name? Stravinsky? Whoever her actress was even said it was in on the meme. So it's like, why would you do that? And that's just modern BioWare. You think after Andromeda and Anthem I'm gonna buy anything that they throw out just because it's something I liked in the past? I'll pass on that, homie. I can't keep being fooled by fucking EA. It really can't just keep happening. Okay, that's not gonna work. I like how the whites... The game considers white objectives to not really be, like... I don't know, worthwhile. I don't know how else to fucking put it. It, like, hides them. It's like, you don't want to do these, when arguably that's the one category of collectible that's not obnoxious to get. But whatever. So, fuck that. I'm not getting Mass Effect Legendary. Like, well, okay, here's what I'll do. Because I have a feeling there's going to be something fucked up about it. If we're just finding out about the bloom, or, I'm sorry, the light flare being as ridiculous as it is, and all these other small changes that they're making, like the Miranda scene, you think those are the only changes that they've made? Really? Is this your first rodeo? Is this the first time you've ever played an EA game? No. So I don't believe it. Oh shit, that auto made me fall. That was kind of weird. So I'm not buying it. Like, literally, I don't buy it's the only time they've ever done it, and I also don't buy that this is a once in a blue moon sort of a deal, you know? Like, that was the only change that they made. So I'm okay. I could shoot this from the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it from the ground again. I like Mass Effect. I liked Mass Effect. I thought Mass Effect 3 was okay, just, you know, like everyone else, the endings were kind of bland. It was more or less pick your flavor of what kind of bullshit you want to pull. They also aren't going to get Pinnacle Station, but to be fair, Pinnacle Station was kind of a lame DLC. And, like, I own Mass Effect 3 on, like, or Mass Effect 3. I own the trilogy on, like, 3 different platforms at this point. Xbox... I guarantee you it's backwards compatible with Series X, you know, it's fucking Mass Effect. Everyone knows what the hell it is. Own it on PlayStation. Oh my god, I hate when they do this. I hate when they do this. So what the hell's in here? Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I'm not scared of no snakes. Alright. This will probably be, like, really quick. Yeah, see, it's on the border. This will be, like, a really quick thing. This area is not that big. None of the major story areas are that big. It's just Yervikshire was just big, and then it had, like, 2 hours worth of shit. It took me 3 hours to do that bullshit. So, it was really just Yervikshire. Like, there's a couple areas that just take a while to get around. Yeah, I love Mass Effect 1. I love the fact that you can min-max your build. You could allocate point by point what you want to get. And I really do enjoy the replayability of it. And, like, people complain about weapon overheating, but I never really had a problem with weapon overheating at all. I feel like the one thing that I will say is kind of bullshit is that if you lack weapons training, you flat out cannot use certain weapons. You can't aim down the fucking sights. So, like, as an adept, you can only ever really use pistols, which, by the way, pistols are the most broken weapon category in that game, more so than anything else. Marksman, or I think it's marksman, right? For pistols, is completely fucking busted. Hands down. But, like, hypothetically, right? You want to use overkill, or you want to use, like, something else.
Need to be careful here.
Hilarious. Oh! He was hotboxing. Okay. But yeah, that is one criticism I'll give. And I know this is just whatever, but I mean, to be fair, we're not even really doing much here. This is kind of just like the shit posting hour. I hate this. It acts like I didn't place the mark on it, which is kind of shitty, but whatever. Oh, there's 2 monasteries. Okay. There's 2 monasteries left. I thought there was only 1, so I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll just do it anyway, all the same. You can't even aim down the sights. So, like, your first playthrough of Mass Effect 1, the other thing I don't like about Mass Effect 1 is that when you do New Game Plus, unlike Mass Effect 2 and 3, the character you New Game Plus, you can't give them a bonus trait. So the way Mass Effect 1 works is that, like, you play the game, and then as you play the game, and you basically, in the old system, because it used to be a 360 game, you would get achievements. And on those achievements, you would get, like, let's say it's like kill 150 enemies with an assault rifle. Well, it's not only just an achievement, it's an in-game counter. And once you do that, the game considers you to be, like, trained with assault rifles or whatever lore bullshit. And so, what you can do then is if you make a new character, you can, like, pick from the pool of what you've been, like, mastered in. So, like, let's say I make a soldier, right? And I play through the game, I get my mastery challenges and whatever. Cool. But then, like, let's say I make a brand new character, and I can then give them, like, assault rifles, regardless of what their class is. And this is helpful because it can cover weaknesses in, like, certain characters. Like, let's say an adept can only use certain weapons. Well, maybe I could give them assault rifles or something, right? And that will help balance out the fact that they can only use pistols, but pistols are the most broken weapon in the game, so that's not really a fucking problem. And it goes on from there, obviously. And probably most of you have played Mass Effect 1, so you probably understand what I'm saying. Just think of it as like mastery in certain games, right? Like you prove to the game that you know what you're doing. The game will then reward you by letting you have better New Game Pluses, which is fine. I thought there was going to be a snake in there. That's why I was so antsy. Mass Effect 1 on a New Game Plus with your original character does not let you do that. That is one of my biggest complaints with the game. Unlike Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 2 lets you do that with a New Game Plus character. Mass Effect 1 does not. So your initial character in Mass Effect 1 will just basically have nothing special about him. And I think that that's kind of bullshit. I mean, obviously it's oversight, you know, it's to facilitate multiple playthroughs, and they never really did patch Mass Effect 1, which I think is the tragedy of it. Infamously, there is the Conrad Werner bug, which is I'm hoping is going to get fixed. Basically, there's a quest in Mass Effect 1 where you talk to someone who's basically like a crazy fucking fan of Shepard, and at the end of the quest, you have multiple ways of resolving it. You can tell Conrad he needs to go home and basically be a family man. You do the guile. Or you could put a gun in his face and tell him to fuck off, because he basically tries to get on your crew, even though he's just some normal dude. And the game in Mass Effect 2, well, Mass Effect 1 erroneously marks this challenge as both charm and intimidate resolution, meaning that it acts like you did both, which is obviously not possible. There's only one way you can resolve it, but that's just how the game sees it. And so that's not a problem for Mass Effect 1, However, in Mass Effect 2, Conrad will basically accuse you of putting a gun in his face no matter how you resolve it because of this glitch. And they never fixed it. And they gave a long reason why they couldn't fix it. I mean, it doesn't sound like complete bullshit to me. Obviously, you know, you have to pay money to update an ages-old game, whatever. And then basically in Mass Effect 3, they kind of wrote around it a little bit. They were like, oh, I'm sorry if I told you put a gun in my face, Shepard. I was stressed out. If he survives into Mass Effect 3. There's other bugs. There's the charm intimidate exploit that I made a video on ages ago, which is cool. You talk to the Turian in Novaria, and he basically, you can loop the conversation infinitely. So you could just get infinite Renegade or infinite Paragon. I don't know if that has any long-term effects. I played through the whole trilogy. It did not seem to have any effects, so.
I feel great.
Alright. I can't remember all the other ones off the top of my head. I know in Andromeda, there's some bug that lets you get infinite experience, which is pretty bad, and that was one of the things they patched out about that game. But let's be honest, do you think Andromeda is going to get a sequel? I think honestly, DMC 2013 is going to get a sequel before Andromeda. And neither of them are getting sequels. If obviously, if you couldn't tell. They're not doing that. So. And like, I talk about Mass Effect because I like Mass Effect. I think it's a really good series. I know a lot of people who like it as well. I think there's a lot of good stuff in it. The problem is just that I don't know. I think the writing wasn't that good. The game everyone always says is like the best game, I kind of think is not that great. The reason I liken this game to Assassin's Creed, or I'm sorry, to Mass Effect 2, is because like Mass Effect 2, the story of this game is more or less like only really like 3 or 4 chapters. Like, believe it or not, Mass Effect 2's story is basically only 3 or 4 chapters. It is. It's not that long at all. It's a very short story if you were to just do the missions. But like, that's part of the charm, is it's like you're trying to get together the crew so you all can take out this base, right? So the game primarily designs itself around like bonus shit. Who? Oh, I guess he saw me. Whatever. So I don't do stealth in this game, honestly.
Blindside, idiots! Getting away, there!
Oh shit! Homeboy came out of nowhere. What? Oh great. Oh great. It's the deadly duo, and I whiffed. Yeah, these sword fighters are like really good at like quick attacks. And then that was not quick at all. Uh-oh. He's already on fire. Oh, good lord. He's already done. Don't get me wrong, I like Mass Effect 2. I think the story of Mass Effect 2 is fine. I just feel like the scope of it is a little small. It feels almost like a DLC that got the full treatment. So yeah, I think the worst part about Mass Effect is that it's made by EA. I'll be honest with you. I genuinely think that's the worst part about it. I just think a lot of people have good memories with it and they genuinely really like it. And I don't blame them. There's a lot to like in Mass Effect and Andromeda, Jesus. In Mass Effect 1 to 3. I think Mark Meer gave literally the performance of a lifetime, and so did Keith David. Hell, they even got the guy who, I forget his name. The guy who plays Lee Everett from The Walking Dead is in Jacob's loyalty mission. I genuinely don't remember what his name is, though. Something Fennoy. I forget what it is. I apologize. Because he does a great job, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I'm like, wow, that sounds exactly like someone I've heard before. And it was Lee Everett, which is pretty cool. It's like The Walking Dead. In my opinion, The Walking Dead, the video game, was truly really good back when it was just a new thing. It kind of was like the revitalization of the point and click genre, which was pretty nice. In a very linear way, though. You know, it wasn't open-ended. But that's the thing I think about open-ended games is you can't have like super open-ended. There has to be some structure. And I think that's what people who like Cyberpunk found out last time. Or last year. You can only have so much open-endedness.
Show me.
Oh, here it is. Yep, it's in like a nest. Okay. I get these weird lines now. I don't know what that's for. Actually, can I check something real quick? Does this game have an update? No, okay. I guess they're never gonna fix the crashing, but it's not Unity levels. It's just you know, it's fine, I guess. I am gonna look up all the what are they called, the Templar members, because it seems like I'm not gonna find like at least one of them, and I'm wondering if it's in an area like that I didn't go to. So like if I were to look at the map, I know this is totally off base or off point. I never went to this area over here. There was nothing to get from here other than the Priory. So I don't know if like it's in one of the Fog of War areas I didn't find these dudes. Like they're supposed to hunt me. That never really happened, which is kind of lame. But yeah, like every game has to have some level of scope and direction. You can't just have a game that just infinitely lets you do whatever. And I really do feel for people with Cyberpunk. What? There you go.
Troll magic.
I feel a little bit for them. Shit, it happens to the best of us. Let's be real here. I feel really bad for that dude who took off time and then they delayed the game, and then he probably took off more time to play the game and they delayed it again. So really the lesson to learn is just never get your hopes up about any video game. Just assume every video game has an equal chance of coming out and being complete shit. And every time I try to pretend like that isn't the fucking case, god damn it didn't let me assassinate him. Like I learned that with Metroid ages ago. And it just seems to keep happening to just everything now, so. Oh god. Censored. Oh my god, yeah, good thing. Holy shit, I can't even see. I can't see. Alright, let's get out of here, that's it. I mean, I guess it's nice. You technically don't have to actually beat the game, or beat every camp. But I don't know. I like the combat in Odyssey, so I didn't mind it. Like, every game comes out fucked up at launch. Sometimes games stay fucked up until, like, months into development, or months into the future. Like, this game feels to me like how Odyssey felt at launch. Now. Like, this is gonna be month 5 of this game, almost. That's not exactly terribly pleasing. Okay. I hope this is a Roman thing. We'll finish that quest too. We'll do the Roman quest as well. And like obviously I'll have the save data for this game, so I'll always be able to come back and do like 100% or whatever, you know, get all the trophies if I really so choose to. I just feel like there's too many world events. It just feels like way too much filler. Like side quests, like I don't mind world events. I just feel like they should at least kind of clue you in on what to do. Because some of them are just vague as fuck. Which is what I mean, like, if you like mysteries and puzzles, then yeah, you probably like this game. Because this game has a lot of open-ended bullshit. If you're really, like, bashing your head against an open-world wall. Oh, it's a Roman thing. Why the hell is it up there? Oh, you have to slide, okay. Which one's the end. I think the nice thing is that no Assassin's Creed game has ever been so awful, I genuinely regretted playing it. Like, even Unity was at least, in my opinion, worth playing for the 30... Like, if you could get it for, like, $30, it would have been worth it. It wasn't worth the initial price. Like, this game is worth $60. Don't get me wrong. I think this game is well worth the money. I mean, look how long I've been playing it for. Definitely, it was well worth the money. I guess after that, we'll just sail north, right? Unless we encounter the chain. Yeah, here we go. The chain will be here somewhere. And then we could get that. And then we could just sail north. And or, well, you know, sail around or whatever. I'll sail north, do this, and, like, circle around. And then we'll come wrap together back up with the mission. Right now, we just need to head for the water. Oh, hi, guys. Bye, guys. Yeah, I didn't like the fucking Mass Effect switch off of heat. I thought heat was an amazing system for a scientific game, you know, a sci-fi game, I should say, a sci-fi game. I thought it was fine. It's like, wow, look at this crazy shit that you could do. I really enjoyed it. I was like, okay, this makes a little more sense, right? Like, there technically isn't ammo. You just manage how much your gun heats, and there's a lot of things you can attach to your weapons to facilitate that. There's perks and upgrades that you can get that lower your overheat chance, and then there's also weapon abilities that go with it. It was a whole system designed around it, and all of that went out the fucking window in Mass Effect 2. And then even Mass Effect 2 was still fucking broken. Sentinel was fucking ridiculously broken with tech armor. I don't know if they're the only class that gets it. Probably Engineer gets it as well. Maybe Infiltrator. But it was really... Yeah, this is glitchy, by the way. This doesn't ever work for me from this side. I don't know why. For some reason, Take Command does not work on the right side at all. I don't know why. But Tech Armor, basically in Insanity, was perfect. It was an instant heal. I didn't have to do anything. I could just show up and just get an instant heal and then just be good. And it saved my life so many times. That's specifically why for Insanity I say the game fucking sucks, because they don't give you enough ammo and you cannot kill shit with powers alone. Because the first ability they get, which I think is like Throw, is useless. It doesn't do anything. Every enemy resists it, and even if it does work, they need to have their shit broken, and it just makes no sense. It's useless. Didn't even bother leveling it up. I could probably show my Insanity fucking playthrough. Mass Effect 1's trophies are just time consuming. They're not particularly hard. Like, you need to do like maybe 6 playthroughs and some other random shit. What? How is he blocking me? Oh, his weapons didn't load. That's nice. I'm like, what the hell? He's blocking me with his arm. Bonk. He's blocking me with his arm. Get the fuck out of here, man. I've seen some shit, but I can't see anything right now, not with this frame rate. Oh shit, that's an Arbalest? I don't even know where he is. Shit, what? Oops. I don't even know where my guys are. I'm probably gonna have to clear this out all by myself. Oh shit, that's a lot of dudes. Okay. There's one below me. I mean, look, let's just clear out the area. I don't know why the performance is actually nice. Why the performance is actually this awful, but, you know. Because there's been monasteries that have had no frame drops, and then there's just some that just are. Like, I don't even think the Odyssey ones had this many frame drops. I hate to be a graphics whore. It's just very noticeable. This is like 15 frames. It's really kind of bad. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I get to use this ability. When was the last time I used that shit? Wow. All the times Ring of Chaos got used, this shit maybe makes a cameo appearance right at the end. Ain't that the sad truth? You might get a cameo at the end, Dive of the Valkyries. Oh, fuck this. Best ability in the game.
Hey, can't do this alone.
He's waving at someone. Here they come. Or maybe not. Okay, whatever. We actually have to clear out the enemies, otherwise they just they refuse to come do it. So, like there's nothing even happening. Ugh, come on.
Hey, come here.
Like what? Nothing is even happening right now. He's gonna run away. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. I don't know why the AI in these last couple of ones is just like extra weird. It's just extra dumb. Like if you don't want me to open it, then tell me to clear out the area for fuck it. We'll just clear everything out. The game wants to be weird about it. It wants to be like oddly finicky about how you complete the objectives, even though these dudes don't even know we're here.
Together, lads, we have this.
Oh my god. Put him in the grave. It's like, at the same time that these systems are needlessly complex and obfuscated, it's almost like none of them really matter in the long run. Like, heavy attacks don't mean anything with me in this build. I don't fucking use them no more. You don't really need all these abilities. You need like maybe one or two at most. Like, so it's really hard to say, like, is it just badly designed or is it just badly like utilized? Which I guess is almost the same thing, you know? It's hard to say what I really want to say. It's like, yeah, the abilities kind of suck in this game, but does it really matter? You won't need them anyway. Again, to say nothing of hard modes at all. But like, you think the draw of combat is like you can use these active abilities now to your advantage in combat. And just, there's no reason to anymore. They all are kind of equally shit. So we did eventually reach our tipping point in terms of player power. It just happened a long time ago. I think it was really at about like 200 and some. 200 something power was the tipping point. Oh, now he wants to do it. Alright, how do I break this? Is there like another way on the other side without climbing all over this damn building? Can we climb up? Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, open. I thought he was gonna help me. Holy shit, you got the fuck out of here. Here it's again. Well, what is he doing? Dude, this dude is going crazy. And then you saw he went back to praying. For unity! This game is for clowns. Oh, it's inside. It looked like it was outside. I think we killed everyone, so I think we're really done. We have to force this.
Come, help me with this.
Homeboy's got an arrow stuck through his shield and through him. Okay. You might want to get that taken care of, Chief. Alright, where's this one? Oh, there's one enemy I left behind. Oh, no. How could I? Alright, where's this shit? It's like really far down. It's probably in its own cave. What is this guy even aiming at? Oh, okay. So you would think this is just a scenery door. It isn't. Spoiler alert. You know, I'm gonna be a little sad though. We're basically out of these. There's one more. I gotta break the chain. That's also where we'll find the guy for the Templar stuff. Yeah, see. So there's nothing else really on this side. So I guess what I'll do is I could just sail over and then we could kind of go that way. I mean, that might as well, right? What? Where? Who? Who? Oh, I didn't even notice this guy behind me. Not really. What? Where'd they come from? What? You saw how he blocked the hit? I don't think he took damage from that initial hit. That's kind of funny. Alright. Goodbye.
Let's get back to the ship.
Yeah, what he said. Oh, is this the take command side? No, and it's the side with the oarsman.
Yeah.
Here, here.
Sail out.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of 360 games I like, you know. There's a lot I never really played. There's a lot I never finished. So I got a lot of playthroughs to do. That's why 2020, not having a ton of games I'm interested in, is not like the end-all be-all of the universe. I'm not gonna like lose my shit because there may not be new games to play. In fact, honestly, if you want my real opinion, you know, from a channel perspective, view-wise, the older games genuinely do better sometimes. If it's not Nintendo games, it's usually older games that do better. So, I mean, if I gotta play older games, GameCube games, I think that's what people like. I don't know. I should run a YouTube poll and see how many replies I get. I'll actually do that. I'll do it long before this video goes up. Now that's the big brain play. Oh shit. I mean, I should no. Let's sail this way. Actually, could you not? Okay. That shit's gonna get my video content I need.
I was among them, as was Frade, the strongest and stoutest man I had ever seen. He set about felling trees and hewing wood for timber. Fradi was the fastest of us, dropping 41 trees in only 2 days. On the third day, a spindly man called Nar was near upon felling his first tree. He had hacked it all the way around like some mad animal. When the tree fell, it did so in a direction he had not wished.
Excellent.
Straight down upon Fradi. Nar called out, but it was too late. Fradi had only enough time to turn.
The Seven
Doom
Sisters?
bearing down upon him.
Is this an Animus
That,
thing?
He raised his arms to embrace the timber hammer. The force of the trees falling drove Fradi deep into the snowbank, yet his arms never let go. He held that angry trunk as a lover. Like hounds, we scooped at the snow to reach him. We found Fradi 10 feet down, alive but in pain, still bearing the tree upon his shoulder.
Wow. Okay, that's not how I thought that was going to end at all. Oh, sweet. We found one of them. Maybe the last one only appears when you've killed everyone else. That could also be a realistic take on it. So I guess we'll get this and then we'll double back. So we'll sail for this beach over here. Like I had a couple friends recommend me stuff like Alpha Protocol, so I might play Alpha Protocol someday. The real biggest problem I have is that I don't have a PlayStation 3 controller that like reliably works. They like either randomly disconnect or need to always be plugged in. That's like my biggest complaint. So I gotta see if I could find like an El Cheapo controller that'll work for my PS3, even if I have to always have it plugged in. Like I would really like that. Because I really like to play my PS3. Like, I have so many games on the fucking thing, and I can't play any of them because my controller's broken. Same thing with my 360. Like, I don't have any working 360 controllers anymore, which is why I would really like to get a Series X. Like, I'd be able to play Xbox One games I never got. Oh, sweet. There's a random fast travel point. Okay. And then I would also just be able to play most of my 360 library. Like, let's be fair here. Most of the 360 library fucking works. Enough of it. Like, what I really want them to do, I wish I could talk to a spokesperson at Microsoft. See, this is the type of shit that if I had YouTube Cloud, I would do. Is I would make one of those big videos. I'd be like, you know what games should get, like, Xbox original support on the Series X? And then I'm gonna name something like fucking Everything or Nothing. Like the literal James Bond game and Nightfire. I'd love for those games to be backwards compatible. They don't even work on the 360, which is the sad part. I tried to play Nightfire. I think it works for like a level or two, and then it stops working, which I'm really sad about. Okay, check the recording. Very nice. That actually makes me sad, because I'm like, wow, you could play Nightfire, but then you get to the second level, which is like the first real level, and then the game freezes. It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't work right. And 007 Everything or Nothing, I think, is recognized by the 360, but then it boots, or it doesn't boot. You try to push it to start, and it says cannot run, or disk not readable, or something, so I'm a little sad about that, too. You know, like, that's, oh god, it's another tomb. Let's get the view, let's get the viewpoint, because I'm probably going to want to warp out of it first, or when I'm done. Like, that's the type of shit I want to do. I want to make games more accessible and playable. Old games. I would love for people to be able to go back and play it, you know, especially with the new Bond game coming out, and I guess if you're hyped for it, the final Daniel Craig Bond movie. Like, Daniel Craig's entire, like, journey as Bond kind of wasn't very enjoyable or exciting for me. Spectre wasn't that great, in my opinion. Casino Royale, and I thought Casino was alright, but like it didn't have the same charm and appeal as Pierce Brosnan. And not that I was a super fan of his movies. I'm not really like a fan of any Bond movies, I guess is the thing. I like the games. I think the games have a lot of potential. You know, Everything or Nothing is the only time Brosnan actually voiced his character. They got Willem Dafoe as the villain. I don't know if he voiced him, but they have his likeness. You know, that's cool that they got like major real-world actors. That should not have been worth any damage. They got like full-on real-world actors to act out and get their likeness and stuff. And for a game made in 2003, or I'm sorry, 2004, because the GBA version came out early for some reason. That's like pretty impressive. That's like actually something like Quantum Break, I think, did that. And Quantum Break is a game from like 2015, 2016. So like that's pretty cool that in like, you know, 12, 13 years prior they were able to do the same shit. That's some cool shit, man. I think that's cool, you know? Alright, obviously the tomb starts in here. I love that game. I'm glad my PS2 works, at least, so I can play PS2 games pretty reliably now. Because if you know my story with PlayStation 2s, I didn't get one when it was new, and trying to find old hardware sucks. So I'm glad, like, there will be some PS2 playthroughs on the horizon. Mostly games that, again, you can't play anywhere else. Which is kind of the reoccurring theme, I guess. It fucking sucks, but what can you do, right? I would totally love if the PS3 was, like, you know, fully backwards compatible or stuff. I do need to get a piano black PS3 at some point. I just think it looks cool. I love the piano black PS3. That is such a good look. What the fuck? Why is there a rabbit here? Wabbit season? Duck season, fire! Yeah, I got people recommending the Alpha Protocol and stuff. And I heard good things about it, surprisingly. Someone told me it was like Mass Effect, so someday I'll play it. That's what I mean, like, I don't have a problem, like, holding off on playing games for long periods of time. Like, it's fine by me. A game is a game. It's always going to be there. Like, I'm going to play the Shadow of Lord of the Rings series, or whatever it's called. Because people told me that it was, like, really good shit, and it plays like Batman. And I'm like, I like Batman. What? Okay. That's not what I did. Let's do that again. I like the Batman games, but of course I know what they did to the final chapter of Shadow of War. And I was talking about that with some friends recently, and I was like, wow, that's really fucking stupid. But what can you do? That was like the peak of loot boxes and microtransactions in games, so isn't that nice? Like, even this game, you know, they have microtransactions in this game. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that they have the same experience boosters and shit that they've had for the last couple of games, you know? I don't think I'd be wrong in assuming that. In fact, I'm gonna check. Let's see here. Character, probably, right? No, is this just gear? I mean, this already kind of proves the point that, yes, there is a whole bunch of stupid shit in this game. Yeah, what a surprise. But as you've seen, we played the whole game. We never need to get even one. I'm just trying to see, can you, like, level up your character? Do they have, like, character packs at all? I like how, by the way, this instantly basically opened up, mind you. Like immediately you were able to find this. That they want you to be able to get into this shit and dump money ASAP. Maybe utilities? Yeah, here you go. So you could buy a small silver pack, which is 400 is not going to get you shit. All territory artifacts. Unique gear. Ability, like, you could see where everything is. You could buy all of this. Earn 50% more silver. Earn more experience. Like, yeah, here you go, see? Wouldn't this be... This would be fucking ridiculous. This would break the game. What the hell? Now, the real question is, what is this? Yeah, fucking stupid shit. $50. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You saw how quick that loaded? This shit is fast as fuck, boy. What about this menu? Alright, they're all kind of a little fast. I swear, sometimes that second menu takes a minute to load. Like, not a full minute, but it takes a while. It's not super instant. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't affect this series too badly. You can still play the full game. I think I've proven that 3 times over now. I don't even spend the complimentary points I get for, like, redeeming codes. They're just gonna sit there forever. I could have gotten 400 silver, as you saw. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to close the window in a minute. I cannot wait for summer, because at least when summer hits, I'll be able to just have air conditioning on again. That'll be kind of nice. Oh, shit. Well, there's only one way forward, at least. I guess that's his father's axe that he swings like that, right? I don't even know. It's not really ever mentioned or anything. Alright. Obviously, they wouldn't have you go all this way and there's no way to get out, right? Yeah, here we go. That's it. They must serve some purpose. Yeah, where do you use them? No clue. No goddamn clue at all. The fuck is this? I can't even get out this way. I mean, I'm already done, aren't I? So I could just leave. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the window. I'm sorry. It's a cool area, but, you know. This is probably the way out. Yep. Okay. Let us do these two. We'll kill this guy. I don't know why. Like, I need to go back to, like, an earlier part and see if there were always only 18 dudes on this list, or however many there are, like 15 or whatever it is. Because I really feel like there weren't, and I feel like I'm like something happened, or they disappeared, or some shit. I don't know. But we'll kill this guy. I'll look up where the last guy is, and I mean, we'll see what happens from there, right? If it's not evidently obvious where it is, then I will look it up once we're done. I mean, it could also be story, so maybe I'll hold off, because, I mean, after this, we're just gonna bulldoze through story missions anyway. Oh, boy. Okay, so, going through there. Like, I don't mind microtransactions. I mean, some people just can't be bothered to do certain things. I mean, you can't really blame them too badly. Like, some shit is just boring to people. I totally get it. But I just feel like there's just better things to waste your money on. I mean, to some people, it just doesn't matter, right? So it's not like it's a complete nonsensical thing. I just think, like, out of all the things to spend money on, I wouldn't spend money on this fucking game to like, level shit up, you know? I mean, for one, on easy mode, you could probably just, like, bulldoze your way through this stuff regardless of level, anyway. And for two, like, I just feel like there ain't really enough to get from it, you know? Like, yeah, you play this game, right? Yeah, you get a high level or whatever. Like, as you see, most of this game at this point is just fucking R1 mashing. Like, I don't even use R2. I might press it, like, absent-mindedly every so often, but, like, other than that, like, there's nothing to do with it. Oh, Jesus, it's dark.
I feel stronger already.
Wait, he could see me? Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. Got an army of ninjas over here.
Too slow.
Really? Oh, god damn it. And then they make me throw it into the wrong person. Excellent. It's so stupid. And he's gonna roar at him after this. Ready? Apparently I missed this up top. Like, what sets are we even trying to complete still? Is the real question. I feel like we've gotten every set. I mean, obviously not. I don't think we have the full Thor set. But, like, let's be honest here. Do you really care about the Thor set? Do I really care about the Thor set? Do sets even feel like they matter in this game? Not really. I'll be honest with you. Not really, no. Like I said, all the gear complexity and all the other bullshit, which I need to save now. All the gear complexity and bullshit feels just like that. It's a load of bullshit. Oh, great. It is underground. Oh, fuck. It's probably at the end then, isn't it? So you could have just done this to get in, too. I mean, I'm not going to complain because you could, you know, multiple ways are always a good thing. But, yeah, you didn't need to do that. You can steal the key, or you can do the other thing. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here. I don't think you can get in that way at all. I hate the idle sound effects he makes because it feels like there's someone behind me. You know, you've ever been in a hall and someone's worn those shoes that make that noise? Yeah, it's kind of like that a little bit. It's a little spooky. I don't like that. This is all one big circle, isn't it? This is not going to take me to where I want to go at all. Yep. I don't know how to get to this. Is there another way out of this room that I'm, like, not aware of? Yeah. No, this is the same. I guess it's just, like, meant to be a sneaking arena. You know, this is like what a Batman game would do. They would have, like, multiple ways for you to get, like, behind the scenes and stuff, so you could, like, sneak up behind dudes and then stuff like that. Like, I never played Arkham Knight either. That was another game I never got to. And my 2015 pause on playing any and all games, including the ones I actually kind of liked and bought and then never played. So I'll play that at some point. I am kind of planning to replay most of the Batman games. I kind of want to do a playthrough of Asylum. And I mean, like, do I want to replay City? Not really. Like, that's another game that I know a lot of people like, and they cite it as an amazing game. I actually kind of like it more than Mass Effect 2 at the least. But I don't really know if I particularly want to play City again. You know? It ain't even a bad game or anything. It's just, it ain't my kind of game. Not anymore. I mean, I guess, well, no, it is my kind of game. That's a lie. That's a lie if I've ever told one. There might be another cavern we need to go into, another hideout or some shit. Maybe I will. I don't know. It depends. It depends how much shit I get done otherwise, you know? If I'm breezing through these games, like, because I don't think Arkham Asylum is that long of a game. I mean, back in the day, it was long considerably. but we now live in a whole new era of video gaming where what was long isn't that long anymore. Yeah, I don't think you can get into this from where I am. If you remember back in the day with all the playthrough parts and stuff I would make, like, I thought New Vegas was long as fuck, you know? It was like some really long playthrough I had going for New Vegas, and then what really ended up happening with New Vegas, it wasn't actually that long. So many other longer playthroughs came around and were just way longer. Yeah, it's down here, and I'm not gonna enjoy this at all. Trying to figure out what's the correct way to find this place. It has to be from that big center room. I couldn't see where else it is. Right? Like, it come all the way down here. There's like, there's at least 2 different holes you can go in. Which is what she said. Oh, fuck. Whatever, man. I don't know if it's over here then. Yeah, I think this is just like some way you could do stealth, which, I mean, cool, but again, stealth. There's like weird lighting effects going on. So is it something in here? Like what the fuck? Oops. Oh my, I didn't see this. I didn't know this wall could be blown up. God damn it. That's exactly the mystery I was looking for in here. I'm like, oh shit, ah! Ah! I think the snakes don't actually chase you. Yes. Cool. Probably completed the mentor set. That's probably the last set in the game. Everything else is probably upgrade materials. Alright. Do I want to teleport? Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to run through all that again. It's probably the last set in the game, which will be pretty nice. But yeah, there's like a long list of games from 2015 onward. I talk about them all the time, and I'm actually going to get around to them this year. Last year I started to, but then a lot of other stuff happened, and then I just kind of didn't want to do it anymore. So this year will be different, maybe. We can pretend. Oh boy, okay. I should have closed it during that. Can I? Oh shit, okay, hold on. I'll close the window. I guess I don't need it anymore. Ow! What the fuck? That was like extraordinarily damaging. Probably also doesn't help that I landed on nothing but rocks as soon as I got down, but okay. You know, it's a nice, bright, sunny day. Can't really complain, honestly. It's a nice day outside. All the more reason to stay inside. I'm gonna kill this dude first. See what happens. I guess I should do this. And that's the sad part. This playthrough legit could have been double the length if I did all the other bullshit. Maybe not double. It would be like 60% lengthened for doing all the other bullshit. No! Ah! Hrothgar. Oh boy, he's a cat boy. Whoop! Counter. Stomp. Damn it. I tried to step through it too late. There you go, got that.
Can't stop me.
Poison, my favorite. God, I hate... Oh, shit. Oh, God. Ugh. Just for once, man. I really just think it should not be this hard to fucking aim at their joints. Because they try to, like, pull you to center mass, which is kind of bullshit. Because you definitely don't want to pull towards center fucking mass when you're trying to specifically target limbs. Like, think about how dumb that is. Thank you. I want to see the stun attack on them. What are you doing? I just feel like it would be easier just to parry. Whoop. that never gets old. Oh, you instant recovery. I just want to see the finisher, really. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Another red, okay. We're going to Odyssey levels. Another red. Another red. That's 4 reds in a row. Not 2 reds in a row. He died from the parrying. Alright, whatever. Snap his neck. And then it glitches out, of course. Thank you, game. Wow. Just fucking wow, dude.
I once knew a man. Cleaned all the rats in London. He took his time.
The Rat Lord, that's not his name at all.
He loved him, and he loved them. They lived freely. Who came to see him for a scrub. Rats have a certain freedom, but they feed on shit. It's a coward's freedom. Valhalla, the vanquished.
Alright, that's all of the ones I could find. Everyone but this one. So I guess at some point we'll just look it up. Whatever. Like, no quest appeared, nothing. A mysterious knife tablet. No clue where to use these fucking tablets. Oh, alright. I mean, we'll see. Like, if I could beat the whole game and not figure out where to use them, then, I mean, you know, how effective were they as a teaching tool? Or as something that you could figure out? Because at this point, I've been to every fucking corner of this world, right? Like, we get to a point, it's like, well, how much more realistically is there to find? We're gonna get to, like, Call of Duty World at War levels of Easter eggs that no one ever found, supposedly. And no one ever will, because who the fuck plays Call of Duty World at War in 2021? The one dude who was like, it's his favorite game, and literally no one else. Like, I'll even make that argument for some Assassin's Creed games. Like, a lot of games just don't come back unless they get like a speedrunning thing or, you know, a cult following. I mean, maybe people like the textbook realism that they did away with immediately in the next game, and the next game, and the next game, and the next game, and the next game. I didn't like World at War, in case you can't tell. I thought it was fucking terrible. Which is funny, because I think Black Ops 1 is one of the best COD games they've made. So, it's one of those give and take. It's like, I hated the way it was before, and I like it now, so. There you go. 10 levels. What did I get? I don't know. The game doesn't tell you. That's how important it is for auto-assign. You don't even know what you got. They don't give you a list, like a receipt. It's just, here's some points and this shit. Oh, sweet. It's the final fucking Animus glitch. Are we at the cape? Yeah, so it was this. Alright. Make sure the video's recording. We're gonna do the last one of these. And get the full story of what happened. I legitimately might make Assassin's Creed the playthrough the movie. I still have all the raw footage, so that's a realistic thing that can happen. Oh shit. Okay.
Last anomaly. This is it.
I'm keeping a close watch on you. Don't do anything weird or sudden, okay?
I won't. And pull me out if you see anything strange. Anything at all.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna get yanked out at the last second due to something. Why'd you yank me out, Bex? Well, because I had to. You told me to. But we were going to discover the secret of the Isu. After all this time, if we haven't found it, was it really worth discovering? I mean, someone will say yes. I mean, considering Juno wants to do, like, some weird, like, Matrix-style takeover of the world, I guess so. But what? I don't even know, man. Whatever. Hold on. Oh, here we go. No, hold on. Yeah, perfect. Although what's kind of crazy is that I think Juno is the mother of understanding, right? Or am I'm forgetting who's what. It's been a while. Oh, I didn't realize you have to go in between. God damn it. Ah! No! Oh my god, the last one. I like how the earlier ones don't catch me. It's only the later ones. So you don't need to adjust too much for them like that. At least you could access the emails in this game, because I don't think you can in Odyssey, so that's kind of nice. You could get your lore whenever you want. The game doesn't even prompt you that you could leave the Animus at any point, which I think is the funniest part about it. I got sandwiched. I don't know why I stopped. There's a little bit of stop-start when you move, so you just time it around it. What? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I thought it was like more rounds. Yeah, you gotta go earlier. Like right now. What? Oh, I took fall damage. I took lethal fall damage. What? Oh, Christ. There you go.
My love, are you there? Speak and tell me you live. I live. If this is living, a mind without a body. And do you feel? I feel myself. My sense of being. Nothing more, nothing less. No pain or joy or passage of time. And yet, you are with me. And I with you. And together, we will endure.
What? None of that made sense.
At number 10. Anything happening on your
But
end?
you know who those two are,
I'm
so I
decrypting the
don't.
last data packet now. Here we go.
I went through it the first
The fragment's
time.
unpacking itself. Gigs of compressed data. I think... Hold on. I think we're in for something bigger than we bargained for. Get ready.
Yeah, we're gonna complete it. Whoever it is wants us to see
Got it.
this. All right. Yeah, this was them. We already know this, though. They're just spelling it out for you at this point. Yeah, so once someone arrived and sabotaged it. Or no, maybe just the calamity reached them in time. So at least that way, they might die physically, but their minds will still get uploaded to the Matrix.
Let it flow. From the life tree we go. To the life tree we shall one day return. None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Now, to face our end.
Yeah, it's the Isu version of this. But who are they going off to fight? Haha! I'm rooting for Loki, dude. What did Loki do wrong? Seriously. So he jacks himself in too, so he can follow them into the future.
I will find you, Mad One, on the far side of our doom.
I'm not sure what the babies are supposed to do, though.
Shit.
The hidden truth.
I have a few guesses and all of them are wild. I'll upload this to the server.
Basically, it's the Jotunheim story, but we're not pretending it's the real mythology here. So like I said, it really did happen. That was just like a weird rendition of it. Which begs the question, why even have it in the game then if you're just gonna falsify what happened? That's fucking crazy though. And that's it, we're just not gonna see it. So who is Loki then? Like, I guess they all like respawned or, you know, they were reborn. Maybe there's like a race of humans that specifically were born from those babies, or I don't know. So like they can reincarnate through their descendants like Aida does. Actually, I'm not gonna find it. Oh, God damn it. What does the trophy say? I actually should have seen it. Maybe it says something. Let's see. Complete these two. That doesn't tell you anything. This was way faster and way easier, and it still probably doesn't tell you anything. Watch the Hidden Truth video. Okay, that's all it says. No! Fuck off. I mean, the Hidden Truth video is just the Jotunheim thing. Just, you watch it in full. You see that it actually... Oh my... We go from the peak to the fucking bottom. From the peak... Okay, this looks simple, though. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Fuck me. Oh, no. Why does every area have this? They don't say anything anymore. I think we exhausted all the dialogue that they could have. Imagine that shit. There's nothing more for Sigurd and them to say. They actually did not put enough voice lines in the game, so that way Sigurd and Eivor, young Eivor, could talk about it. Could you imagine that? That's pretty fucking wild, Chief. Oh God, this should. I wish this would really work. I mean, hold on. Why the fuck am I doing... Well, could I do this? I don't need to do this. I could just lay it down flat. Yeah, okay, I'll just lay it down flat. I'm not here to fucking do this for now. Oh! Yo, I tilted it, and now I could do it with 5. Alright, fuck you then. I slightly tilted the rock by doing that, and that pushed it above the limit. Well, that's the best Karen in the game, because it's the easiest, and it didn't test me at all. Very nice. Cool. Now, if only that one in Yervikshire was half the height, maybe it wouldn't have been such a big fucking deal, and I would have had fun with it. But that one requires you... That is the hardest one in the game, and it's in a 190 area. Okay, cool. But dude, no, I feel good having completed all the Animus mysteries. I feel like the Animus anomalies were a fun little minigame, side stuff, and then it finally culminated in something cool. It's like Assassin's Creed 2, but not nearly as obnoxious, with fucking having you break break like cryptographs and shit. Like, you really want to do that shit for an hour? No. That playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2 is one of my oldest and probably one of my shittiest. No, I didn't... Wait, I don't even know what I'm offering. I didn't even check. I thought you had to press triangle to check. Oops. I don't even know what they want you to offer. I don't even know. Cool, whatever. I'll look it up later. I'll be like, I gave what? All my fabric? I have 6 fabric. I mean, the only thing left to upgrade with fabric is this. There you go. You just do the quiver fully. We could finish upgrading the weapons. Yeah, fuck it, sure. Done. Fully maxed out Britain shield. Enough. Like, if I really wanted to, I would max out the rest of my armor and weapons, but it doesn't even matter, so... It doesn't matter, or is way too rare. Like, granted, like I said, you don't have to do microtransactions, but, like... I see that they kind of force you a little with, like, I could see why someone would want to buy ore, but then I would also say, like, it doesn't matter anyway. So. Fuck it. Oh my god, come on. I didn't know they stack shit this high. What? Hey! How do I get in here? Still don't know. I guess no, you don't need a key for this, because you have to be able to get in. So hold on. If I stop bumping into everything, I can figure it out. I like how they're like, Loki should not be allowed to get in. Loki least of all. Like, what war were they going out to wage is my real question. I don't know. I'm not sure what they were doing. Who was there left to fight? The catastrophe was like, you know... It was a solar thing. I think you come in here. That's probably what you need the key for. I see. I don't know. Maybe there was like some weird war that they needed to be a part of. Okay. It's for the chest. So how do you open this? There's no windows you could see through. Maybe you have to come from below. Yeah, because there's nothing here that you can, like, push through. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's not do that. I guess you gotta go from below, because there's no way into this house from this floor, or this elevation. Loki can't be allowed to do any of this, and then Loki's literally like 5 feet away waiting for them to leave to go do something stupid. I'm rooting for Loki. What did Loki do wrong? Seriously. Fuck Marvel. Marvel treating my boy like shit, dude. Loki is the boy. He was the original shit poster. Of course, someone will give like an itemized list of all the things wrong that Loki did. He just seemed like a guy who just, you know, he had a kid. He was like, okay, my kid's a little weird. It's okay, I love him all the same. And then his fucking brother just threw him away. So are Javi and Odin like the same person, I guess? Maybe Sigurd can see Loki. Oh, that could be it. Sigurd actually can see these dudes. Okay, am I just being extra stupid today, or what the hell's going on here? Why can I not figure this shit out? Am I under attack by cocks? Yes. That is a very quotable thing I just said. Alright, seriously, what the fuck? Oh my god, you could just open the door. I thought the front door was also bolted. Oh my... Wait, I'm sorry. Hello? Oh, it's just armor. A rat hath left this post. The church threatens the security of our people as he heads to Winchester ready to squeal and betray. When I see Saxon colors, I worry immediately. I tremble that my day has come at the sound of their very wealthy boots. He who findeth me, say my last rites with a pound of ale in your belly. Mother would have wished it thus. Sure. But you got shit treasure because it's only nickel. Oh, there's a scroll here. What? Where? Oh, I walked right past it. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think I actually kind of am interested in doing like Assassin's Creed the movie. Compile all the story elements. I still think it'll be over 10 hours. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm gonna cut out everything, even if it like clips my commentary. I'm gonna cut out everything that literally is not a story cutscene or some fight scene leading into like a story thing, you know? I want to actually see what that looks like. I don't even know if I want to upload it on this channel. I might upload it on the other channel. Just to see, just to put it in a vacuum. Because I said I would do it with Odyssey, but the problem with Odyssey is that while I was playing Odyssey, I didn't have the space to hold the footage like I do now. So that's why that didn't happen with Odyssey. I had already deleted some of it to make way, but now that I have an 8 terabyte, even that's kind of getting full though. I'll be able to do that. I need to get one more external just to move all this shit out. It needs to be a 10 tera. Put all my stupid fucking old clips and shit on it so one day I'll come around and I'll fix it. Oh, curse land. This might be the last one in the game. Yeah. Why was there fire above this?
Easy now. Something is not right.
Bleh. Where the fuck is it? Oh. How'd I miss it? You can't even hear the flies in here. That's hilarious. Alright, where's my trophies? God damn it. This is actually, like, probably one of the best areas on the map to, like, gear up for healing. This right here. Like, I know this isn't Breath of the Wild, but, like, if this was Breath of the Wild, I would leave a little thing, you know? I'd leave, like, a little a little marker to be like, yeah, come here if you need to get healing, because there's a lot of mushrooms there. And that's a lot of healing. Need to get the military chain in a minute. Hi. And fuck one of you. I don't know which one. This guy. Alright, bye. Are we up the river now? I think we are. We're already up the river. So we'll double back, I guess. Oh no, we're actually not that far gone. Yeah, okay. Might even be close to the monastery. Might even be a prerequisite to doing the monastery in the first place.
No!
I'm actually gonna check how much space I have. Oh, what is this? I'm spooked just looking at it. Okay, we'll eat this. There's another combat challenge. Have we done all the puzzles already? Yeah, I think all these remaining ones are just combat challenges. I'm not saying that's disappointing, but it's like, remember all the ones I fucking struggled with? What the fuck? Yeah, ghost wolves you can't even hit. Okay, this could be a little hard, maybe. Yeah, they're Jotunheim dudes. Who are apparently, like, invincible until you force them to morph. Oh, jeez. Okay, whatever. I am just kind of face tanking it. Bitch. No. What? We morph into animals. Anamorphs. Heh. What the fuck is this? I think we're ready to just have side quests exclusively now. Just so we could wrap it up and be done. Because I mean, what is all the remaining treasure even going to be? Nothing. It's just going to be a bunch of bullshit that you know I already don't care about. Just nickel ingots for the sake of having nickel ingots, even though you could buy them anyway. Are there even enough tungsten ingots to fully upgrade everything, or what? Oh, what? What the hell is this? Alfred's battle sow. What, that thing? Oh shit, it's a bull. Okay. Well, they rendered the nuts on the bull. Ooh! Oh shit, he has minions. He got goons. Maybe. I don't know. Are they charging? Are they prepping? Yeah, I think they are. They're just really shitty at it. for fucking with me. This is personal. Yeah, here they come. All right, easy. Master Hunter. We did all of them. I was like, this is a very wide open space for a farm. Didn't expect that. But as you can see, fighting most of the beasts in this game is easy. Because they're just so big. What are they going to do? They're all the adamantoids from 15. They don't do anything. They just kind of are there just almost as a fucking system test. Just to stress how much can go on. That was one of the most disappointing final, like, you know, hidden fights in a game I've ever seen. Like, it's not even that there was no challenge or that it was an easy fight. It's that literally he did nothing and he just had a shit ton of health. After all the shit I did to get there, you have to do like a whole bunch of side quest lines. It's basically like the culmination of everyone's quest lines, you know, in the game. At the end of all of that, the only thing is it just kind of flops around. It doesn't do anything. Like, 15 is just ultimately just a really fucking easy game. And that's fine. Like, not every game needs to be super challenging, but I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. And then they did the stupid thing where the end half of the game is linear. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you play the first half, which was obviously done ages ago, and then think that that second half complements it in any way whatsoever. It's wasted potential, the game. Makes me sad, man. What? Oh, wait, what? Okay. Definitely don't want to be down here, but I guess we'll see where it goes. It's not what I did at all. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this opal. Probably nothing. Like, at least you can't deny the game has a ton of stuff to do, right? Like, there's a ton of content in this game. For sure. I don't know what... There's bombs here, so we'll see if I need them. Probably not. Maybe it's a sheet of paper. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Okay. There's a lot of stuff, actually, in this quadrant of the map. There was a treasure right below it. Alright, so we're, like, right above this. And there's two whites over there in the city. There's actually nothing in Portchester at all. So that's kind of weird. Here's the chain, which is where we need to get the thing. As you can see, the game is telling me. So, let's, I really kind of don't want to go back. Is there a fast way down? Not really. Where are my parachutes, Da Vinci?
Need to close myself here.
Where is it? Oh, you had to do that. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck. Is this a bad idea? Yeah, that's 1 HP, basically. That's how much I took from, I don't know, 30 meters. That other rock was like maybe 20 meters, and that was in like a shit ton of damage. Maybe it just is because it was I landed on rocks. I didn't know that the surface you're landing on determines how badly your bones crack. With solid dirt being like a 1 on the scale and rocks being like a 7. Like, yeah, rocks on a 7 makes sense, but holy shit, dude. Alright, You know where this is? This is where the viewpoint lets you jump into. I just didn't see it when I was down there because it's the other way. That's probably what the puzzle is. You take an explosive and you have to jump it all the way in here. But do you think I'm doing that shit? No. They even give you adrenaline-giving mushrooms right there. They probably are aware of this. They totally are. It's like a secret thing you could do to figure it out. That's actually pretty funny. They're aware that the fastest way to do any of this bullshit is just to shoot an arrow at it. Who could have seen that coming, dude? Not me. Like I said, I am glad I stuck this game out. A lot of games I haven't liked that I've given a gut reaction to that was pretty bad right at the start. Usually I feel like it was worth it in the end. Usually. It's like 80% of the time it'll be like, you know what? It did get kind of better. Maybe it wasn't the best experience ever, but, you know, I can give it credit. I like it. What is this? This is like some castle town? Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna get found in like 2 seconds. Like I told you. God damn it. Oh! There you go, that's like a 3. Land in some water, some wet rocks. That's like a 3 out of 10. Nice models. I like how they're already on alert here.
Focus, we have this.
We have the idiot. Did you say strike for Christ? Hi. I don't know if this matters as much as it did before. What? The bell's gone. I think that's actually what he said.
Watch my lead.
Where is it? What? What the fuck? Where is it? Still up. Yeah, it's above. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck? What book is this? This might be the last book in the game, too. Oh my god. Look at all the shit you gotta do to get to it. You gotta actually climb and go around and around. What? Whoa! I didn't even see that guy. What the fuck was that? Incendiary powder trap. Oh shit, I actually used this ability. What does it do now? The powder can be detonated a second time. I mean, that's not bad. Obviously, the best part about this ability is that it will blow up any door. So that's it. We have... Oh no, we're missing one book. Man's Best Friend. Okay. So that's going to be a book probably coming up soon. It might even be in the monastery. It might not. That's like a 2 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 is instant death. Hang on. I haven't seen you around here. God damn it. God damn this game and hiding everything. Oh, I forgot to mention, I woke up real early today just so I could play this game, so we got plenty of time. I know we're at the 2-hour mark. We're basically wrapping up this area, so what that really translates into is we're going to be done after this in a little bit. Like I said, the only other thing left to do is to fish for bullheads, so we can get all the things. Which I'm sure won't really give us really anything meaningful anyway, so fuck it. Like, at this point, like, once we hit level 340, even lower than that... Is this the chain? No, this is the wrong chain. I mean, I'll break it anyway, just in case while I'm here. Okay, that's done. Let's do this, and then we do that, and then, I don't know, maybe there's a book somewhere else. I don't know if this would be a book, maybe it is, and that's how they kind of bait you into doing that place. And then we have what? These two over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're missing 7. Wait. Oh, I counted one in Hamptonshire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay. There's like none over here. Didn't I complete one? I think I completed one over here, maybe. I think all the side quests are on the left side of the bank for some reason. And that'll be it. We'll have completed everything in the game besides catching 20 bullhead. Every other thing will have been done. So... besides the shitty world events. And even then I did a couple. So you can't say I did none. In fact, I was doing so many of them at the start of the game, that's why Lady Chester has like 6 or 7 parts. Actually, there is one topic I wanted to talk about, which I wanted, because I kept bringing up before. So remember before how I was talking about Patrick Moore's Guide to the Universe, and that one Egypt thing, and it was like CDs I would get at Costco. Yeah, remember when I was talking about those? Oh shit, who am I fighting? A fucking boar. So, what I found out, and I found this out because I actually looked through my list of CDs that I still have, is that these CDs, these CDs are actually produced by a company, which is now, you could still go on their website as of 2021, but they basically seem defunct. It doesn't seem like they sell anything anymore. It barely even seems like they're around. So they're probably just, someone just has the copyright and they're just never coming back. I guess Costco had a deal where they would just stock their shelves of educational CD software with products from a company called Topics Entertainment. They're the same company that also produced, or at least published, or re-released Who is Oscar Lake, which is a game from '96. It's an educational game, by the way. And the reason I found this is because I went over and I actually looked through my CDs, like I said, and I saw that I pulled out a Spanish CD, and I was like, oh, this is not anything, right? This must be something different. It had Topics Entertainment on. I'm like, huh, okay, I remember that. You know, they have their own logo and shit. And then I went over and I pulled out one of my space CDs. Same deal. So they must have either like been publishers or something, or re-releasing it or something like that. You know, like they clearly did something. I don't know what the story is, because now it's almost hard to even find that they existed. You know. What the fuck? I guess it ain't down here. So, I because of that, I was able to, you know, back search what I was looking for. So now I went ahead and I was looking for, you know, anything Topics Entertainment release called, you know, related to Egypt. And I cannot go down this fucking hole, and it's driving me insane. And basically what I found is that the thing I was looking for is a game called Discovering Egypt. It's a 4-disc, like, compilation, basically. And basically what they would do is they would take other educational software and, like, compile it together into, like, a... What the fuck? Oh my god, this is awful. They would compile it together into like a big compilation of shit that you know people would do stuff with, and that's cool. Like I think it's something that definitely you can't even find them anymore. I mean, fuck, how many games you know still use CDs, let alone Blu-rays, right? Like if you buy a PC game, you're basically just buying a digital download at this point. I think it's really hard to argue that's not the case. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's the last one of those we're gonna find. So yeah, that was cool. They've released a ton of other stuff. You know, there's I Spy games that were around from back in the day that would be nice to kind of try to find again. There's a lot of things. The hard part at this point is just running them. You know, you need to emulate or some other random crazy shit. That's fine and all. Like, I'm not totally against it. It is just a little bit extra work. You gotta put in the legwork to get some of the reward out. So yeah, like when I say, like, it's actually the space collection that I like is called Complete Space Astronomy version 2.0 by Topics Entertainment. They're actually based out of Redmond, Washington. And I'm sure that if I email 2001, that's the trademark. Which, by the way, is not the year that the actual original software was made. That's just them probably re-encapsulating it into their pack. So, I'm sure only the boomers in the audience will appreciate this, but I like it. Look, like, someday I'll make good on my promise to do some of this stuff. Alright, we don't care about that. Someday I'll make good on my promise to go back and do all that, you know? I think it'll be fun. I think it'll at least be very interesting. To take a moment to go back in time to stuff from my childhood before I even had a PlayStation, you know, messing around with some of these. It's like 90s software, you know, you don't have this anymore. It doesn't exist. Magic School Bus basically doesn't exist. I got the whole box set of Magic School Bus. The whole series, the books, the games, everything. This is kind of how I figured out how to use computers back in the day, was you know, needing to understand how all this works. We're installing and reinstalling and uninstalling, and okay, this is how you do and stuff. Like, it's a period of time, I think, that maybe I'm romanticizing it a little bit, because obviously, you know, we could do so much more now, but because you could do so much less, you had to really make do with how, you know, like, it makes sense in my head a little bit. It's like, because you could do so much less, you had to really respect what you could and couldn't do as time went on. Pitch. Alright. There you go. Easy. Crazy good shit, man. Where's the chain? Here it is. This will let us assassinate the last two people on the list. I guess maybe I'll go back and talk to Hytham, see if I could turn it in. But I already know I won't. I know it's some dude that I never found who's probably in like some literal corner of the fucking map that I need to go fucking chase down in order to get the finale to this. So, could be story, maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll have to see. Wait, isn't this the chain? Oh no, the chain is down here. Oops. My bad. Wait, was that where I was just at the chain and just I was on the wrong side of it? It probably is. Oops. This was actually the chain. I did it wrong. My bad. Sorry. I knew I was here for something more than just hitting that dude and leaving. Shit, man. I missed him? Well, not anymore. Oh, fuck it, whatever. Probably open this up, right? Doesn't it destroy like part of the wall? Oh no, I guess not. I guess that was only that other one I was doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to kill everyone. Bitch. Shit got GPS, yo. Oh, god damn it, I was supposed to break that. God damn it. Kind of miss when it used to show your level on screen all the time. You better put some respect on my name, boy. I go hard for this shit. I like how my bow has just been a utility tool like the whole time. No, fuck off. He died instantly. If they touch anything, they take like full impact damage. His back was already against the chain, or against the wall. He took full impact damage. Here we go. The bell. Benesek a bath. Early in Benesek's life, the rake took him in. His delight in murder was clear, but to serve the order, his will had to be broken. The rake's method was to inflict upon him day and night the loud, incessant clang of a bell. It became the signal to trigger his primal murderous instincts. The bell grew to be particularly adept at filling the order's coffers with silver. He presented himself as a wealthy man of charity. This way, he met wealthy donors who supported the monster. Once met, it was easy enough to visit them, murder them, rob them, and bury them anonymously in the Abbey's graveyard. Where is he? Oh, God. Southern Coast. Oh, no. We were there ages ago. We'll just dump these points. What's even left? I mean, like, yeah, there's points left. It's just like, what? It's like there's nothing. I guarantee you there's only 13 nodes left. So we'll complete that just by doing the story. And then we'll be 400. I don't know what level the DLC is going to start at, but it is going to be quite something. Yeah, this motherfucker was here the whole time. Imagine my shock. Well, let's, I mean, we gotta teleport anyway, right? Like, I could teleport now, or I could teleport later. Oh, shit, I should have actually teleported back to my boat. No, this is faster. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I got bullshit to deal with. I'm not even dealing with that now. I'm actually annoyed at what I just read. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't read it. It's impossible, though. It's infected my mind. Just want a normal ass day, man. That's the real truth. So what graveyard was there over here? Like, there were the dudes on the beach. I don't even remember. Maybe it was an interior graveyard. Yeah. Of course, all the enemies will be back now, but whatever. What can you do about that? I mean, even if, he's not going to know or know that I'm coming. And even if he does, it's not going to matter.
Be gentle if you spot me.
Oh, yeah! Alright, cool. Oh, right through the tendons. Whew. Yeah, there's a cutscene involved here. Dude, this game is falling apart.
I sought pleasure with the silver I received from the Order. I shared it too, with many in need.
Don't be blinded by the gleam of your bloodlust. Shared silver always comes at a cost.
What of it? I forged good from what you call evil. Lives were improved, lives worth more than the silver that paid for them. I do not regret the lives lost for the charity gained.
Who did he give the money to, though? Like, kids? I mean, I guess we're taking his word for it. He did a good thing. Sure.
We bring Christ's mercy.
Sister blades with the Archbishop's shadow. Okay, and I got to it too late. In Kent. A youthful love gone sour sent Blades with it into a nunnery at the insistence of her father. There, however, she found a new love, the Order. She pursued the precepts of the Order with a consuming passion, eventually rising to the level of Magister. Alright, that's all you're going to get out of it. Usually they give a paragraph or two, not this time, Chief. Alright, let's just go get her. Oh, I gotta leave first, hold on. I think you could do like a parry and then you could drop a smoke bomb, but it's so unnecessary. I don't even care. I don't care enough to do it. I mean, I guess it would technically allow you to insta-kill enemies, but like, I guess my laziness takes over because I'm really not ever in any danger. Like, what am I, comatose playing this game? Alright, turn this one in. I think Kent was the last one that had, what's it called in it? Sigurd. If I'm not mistaken. It was Kent, right? I think it was, like, the plot line goes like Oxenford, Kent, Suthexe, and then I guess Suthexe opens up the room for the remaining arcs. And then after that, I guess it's just the finale, which is, I don't know where it's going to take place. Maybe some, like, new area, an instanced area, something like that. So, this will be it. This will be the final part. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look up the Order members. Because I want to know where the fuck this guy is. Just so I can be done with it. Because we have everyone else. And the game is being super stingy about it. Because then the only person left will be Full K. Let's see. Oh, there are only 15 Zealots. Okay. Zealots don't have any clues. They're marked by a white helmet. They're marked by a white helmet icon on the map when within a few hundred meters. When you see them pop up, scan them and they will stay marked permanently. Zealots ride around specific roads, so they move around at all times. You can wait by the road for a few minutes, or you can go to nearby roads. Let's see. Yeah, the Zealots hunting you doesn't mean shit. So let's see who I'm missing here. We're going to go down the list. First one is Woden, Heike, Barathun, Hrothgar, Cudberret, whatever, Horsa. Okay, this is in order. Cool. We could just go to the bottom of the fucking page. Alright, yeah. It's a storyline one. You're not gonna find it otherwise. It's not here, I don't think. Oh, actually, is it? No, it isn't. Oh fuck. Let's see. Oh god damn it. It's not story. It's bullshit. Let's see. Is Woofa here? Yeah, Woofa, Redwalda. This guy. We didn't do that? Alright. So I found it. It's in Grantsbridge Shire. You're never gonna find this fucker, ever. So, she is... It's random where she was. Your best bet is to ride along every main road in Grantsbridge Shire. She won't be riding through the wilderness, only on roads. Wow. Okay, so there was one in Grantbridge Shire. I literally spent the whole game, never found her. So that's kind of exciting, I guess. How do I jump off of this? Is that what you jump into? No, there's another one. Okay. I knew it was some bullshit. I knew I was not going to figure it out at all. And I was not prepared to ride around the map. I could have sworn there were 16. I guess I just mislooked back when I first started this game. Could have sworn there were 16 of these, you know, so they could have like a full roster. This hunting them down shit did not happen at all, man. They didn't come for me at all. They didn't give a shit. Oh, oops. In fact, most of them didn't even care, honestly. That's the sad part. Sometimes I could ride right next to them and they just would not give a shit at all. So, cool. Just like her. She's not gonna know I'm coming. Which is, I guess, cool. But at the same time, it's like, you know... It's the same as everything else. I'm just gonna hop in, stab, oh, feel bad for me, and then leave. Okay, cool. Very nice. Done. That was fucked up. Cool. Man, the game cannot even keep up with this. Woo! Which one was Grantbridge Shire?
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I
Yeah, so everyone knew about the Isu.
Comes for you now.
Everyone in the Order of the Ancients knew about the Isu. Oh my god, how fucking so much damage. Alright, so we're gonna find her. What is it? Grantsbridge. Is this it? No, where's Grantsbridge? Yeah, so there was that one chick who was down here. I have no clue, man. You're gonna have to... I can't teleport yet. We're gonna have to find some weird shit out about this. This is gonna be funny. She's gonna randomly appear because remember I was down here like looking for her. So I don't know. We'll go to Grantsbridge. I guess we'll ride around. If I can't find her right away, then I'll just cut to when I do. Somehow I missed her in the literal opening area. She was on the opposite end of the area the whole time, every time. And what do you know? There she is. Wow. How did I teleport? Like, think about how many times I've teleported here, and only now did she appear. I've been coming here the whole game, and now is what I mean. Whatever. It could just be bad luck. Like, it could just legitimately be believably bad luck. I mean, thankfully they weren't very hard to find. I still feel like the mercenary system was a bit better, especially since you could deliberately draw them out by doing criminal actions, or even just playing the game normally. Oh, did you see that 6 glitch? Alright, she's riding away from me. She's going fast. Probably low level. I mean, I think my biggest complaint about the level system in this game is that the... Cool. The biggest thing about the level system in this game is that levels don't... Like, once something's green, it's just green for good. Like, there's no stages of being stronger leveled than your opponent. Those don't exist. So... That's kind of nice. I say that just dismissively because, I mean, it's whatever. But it's just like, you know, in an RPG, I like to kind of kick the ass of a level 20 a little bit harder than a level 220. But at this point, the game sees them as both being the same.
Let's purify that tainted soul.
Alright, let's get to it. That was like an orange attack. You're not supposed to have those. Apparently she's like level appropriate for me. Instant red. Yeah, rarely you can get 2 stomps, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was too late to jump over that. She has an instant red attack. Wait, that's a blockable? That's a yellow? No, that's a red. I think I just hard blocked it. I didn't know you could hard block reds. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Played the whole fucking game, didn't know you could do it. Oh, whatever.
Many gifts for you.
I have the gift of death for you, bitch. Cool. Yeah! Ah. So that's it. We've killed everyone but Fulke and the final person.
A worm came creeping. He tore a man in 2. Then Woden took 9 glory twigs.
Is this a prayer, an offering, or a final vestige of your oath?
Only a charm I never finished.
Okay, let's shut her up. What is even going on anymore? So now we have everything that Hytham wants. So we could actually just go give Hytham all these different crests and shit now. Where's Ravensthorpe? Oh, we're about equal with it. Usually we're like far above or far below Ravensthorpe. We're never just at Ravensthorpe. So after this we go back, we do the monastery, then we go do the missions. That's it. I think now is a good time to check how much space I have for recording. Oh, I have tons. Yeah, okay. I deleted some shit earlier, so we have plenty of space. No problem. Yep, everything's pretty good. This thing I was downloading is taking forever. They actually changed the BattleNet launcher for some reason. I kind of hate it. I remember to put this stream back. The CD that I pulled out is called Legends of the Future: The Dream of Mars. I honestly, the whole of it was, the whole Space Explorer thing was pretty weak. The only 2 good ones were Patrick Moore's Guide to the Universe, which is literally a CD-ROM from like '96, and Legends of the Future: The Dream of Mars, which, or not that, I'm sorry, Space Solar System Explorer, Those are the only two really good ones. Like I said, Magic School Bus has these people beating spades. Next, I want to try to find the Math Blaster game that I had as a kid. I'm just surprised there's no, like, online internet repository for all these games, you know? I feel like someone out there could get the license and maybe make, like, a couple $100 off of selling copies of it. Again, we're talking about defunct companies trying to port software from defunct other places. Probably wouldn't work out anyway, man. I feel a little bad. Because I genuinely like a lot of this. Even now as a old as fuck 25-year-old. I don't have enough, so fuck you. We're not finishing Ravensthorpe. They want you to loot every chest in the game. That's not happening, so.
I am sorry for what happened with Dag. It could not have been easy. May he rest in peace.
Oh, maybe the final one is to give all of them. How many do I have? Well, I could give the 6 codex pages.
Then go in peace.
How many do I have? What is it? What do I even have? I have 17 Roman artifacts, which means one of the ones okay, I'm missing 2. Which is these 2. Yep. So we need to assassinate Fulke, and then we need to figure out who the father is. Saxon, highly educated, must answer to someone above him and holds a position of power. I legitimately just think it's Aelfred. But then, why the fuck would he be under threat by his own order? Who was the keel again? Gorm? Yeah. Alright. Do credit in accepting Master Basim's invitation to scour Northern Europe and cleanse of our enemy. Has long talked of traveling north for just such a purpose. Feels that now is the right time and you are the right companion for is a judgment that the council does not second guess. Basim has achieved great things in his time with the Brotherhood. We expect he will achieve many more in the years to come. He has actions and follows instructions, and you shall ascend to greatness. Mentor Rayhan. I wonder if he's been mentioned before. And what branch they're originally from. Alright, well. Never mind then. Let's go back. Probably do that as the last part. Read the codex pages, turn them in. You know they'll be able to turn them in post-game anyway, so that's not a big deal. Am I still getting weird shit? Yes. I'm really annoyed that I'm gonna have to deal with this later. Oh god. I'm a simple man, I ask for a simple life, and somehow I find a way to not get that ever. Yeah, there existed legendary creatures. There you go. If you cannot find a way in, a well-placed arrow shot from just the right angle might be your key to success. Oh, yes. Now, what they don't tell you is that every door is basically a barred door after a point. Oh, god damn it. I did the thing again. This viewpoint sucks. It's cool, but it sucks. No, stop, no. Alright, let's go raid this. So we head directly south to the river. And then we go directly north and we, I don't know. Get the 2 things. I think the final one's a Roman mask and a paper. If I'm not mistaken, because I think the next turn-in for what's-his-name is a Roman mask. And at this point, we have all of them except those last two, so it can only be so many things, right? Do we get the treasure hoard map? No clue. Do I really care? Not really. I never followed any of them anyway. Hilarious. Nice plants. Some more nice plants. Alright. The last monastery of the game. I never found a purpose for using the horn other than to summon the ship. Not once. I still have no clue what you're supposed to use it for outside of summoning this. I'm sure there's a reason to do it. I just never found it. What would be cool is if we finish this game ahead of time, I could totally do the extra stuff I want to do tonight. So that'll be pretty cool. If we finish this game today, I'll do the verdict for it today. I'll upload the verdict long before I finish the end of the game, just so I could be done with it and start deleting it off my hard drive. Well, I will make the movie thing, the movie cut, as best I can. Sometimes it'll be easy, right? Because sometimes it's like, oh. Yeah, here you go. Sometimes it'll be easy because it'll be like, okay, only the second part really has any plot progression. But other than that, you know. What? What the hell was that? I just pressed L1. I don't even know what that was. I'm so confused. I just, like, oh, I missile reversed it. That's what I did. That, I forgot that's even an ability in this game. God damn it. Can I missile reverse that? No. I think it has to be like a direct arrow shot. God damn you. Never got up. Get over here! God damn it. It's giving me red even though that's not high enough to shoot it down. Which is kind of weird. Shouldn't do that. There you go.
Give me a hand over here.
I have a really hard time believing we need two people to open these doors. It feels like there was definitely meant to be something more for raiding, honestly. Like there was supposed to be another element to it, more tactical or more, you know, free form or something. You keep your people with you, you give them orders. It feels like it was like a leftover mechanic from something, if you really want my honest opinion. Like they didn't finish it. Because it just feels too, it feels and looks too simple for me to really take it super seriously. I'd like to try that myself. Oh boy. Were we even shooting that you guys can't kill? What the fuck is going on? What? 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 Okay, game. Thank you. I like how the game was cheeky about it and was like, no, he's actually over here. You did it wrong. What? I guess I get a bonus when I fully charge my arrows. I don't even remember what it is. Okay. All right.
Hey, can't do this alone.
All the people were just holed up in here, so that's fine. I mean, maybe I'll just be able to build one, maybe two more buildings with all this, but I mean, what's the point? You gotta farm all these empty treasure chests for supplies. Like, how much of this game world do they really want you to comb? Like, it's way too much. This is why most games that let you get to max level in like in an RPG style leveling system don't require you to do literally every quest in the game to get to max level or to fully upgrade stuff. Or they have easily, you know, doable, renewable methods of getting stuff, you know what I mean? Like, cause this right here is just actually perfection. And like, it's not that it's hard, it's just that it takes way too long and it's generic. Once you've done it for a couple hours, you've done it for the rest of however long you need to do it. However much you could fucking stomach. Before you fucking get tired of it. Oh, goddamn it. That's actually a little hard to do. Good thing it's not even remotely close to required. There you go. Oops. Remember that used to glitch the Animus? Good times.
Over here, boys.
I like how at worst I trade with him. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're basically done here. Yeah, that health bar looking slim, homie. You're looking fine.
Give me a hand with this.
What? I'm in combat? There must be like one enemy around here somewhere. But thankfully, it's not enough to distract all my allies, so. Alright. You gonna kill him? Okay. Oh, there's another guy. Holy shit, I didn't even see this dude. He left like a body-shaped imprint on the wall, just covered in blood. Alright, that's it. We've raided everything. I came, I saw, I conquered. Alright. So now we just literally do the quest. That's all we have. There's nothing else to do in the game. Well, there's the two whites, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, fuck off. Dude, we did all this to your monastery. You're still gonna fight us? You take your job a little too seriously. You might want to relax. What? Alright, who's ready for story progression? Probably everyone. Like me, pick me, me. I'm just glad I archive all my videos. save them, back up. I said save twice. Save them, back them up, you know. I think it's good stuff. I mean, it's some of them are big. It's mostly a lot of the later stuff is big. I like that they're archived somewhere for safekeeping for a rainy day. Including the playthroughs I either started and never finished, or never uploaded at all. That's another category of playthrough that I have. It's only a couple fall into that category. Unfortunately, deleted footage does not count. There was some footage I deleted. I had a full playthrough of Storm Revolution, and I got rid of that shit. I hated Storm Revolution, man. Yeah, it's a loading screen. I guess what I'll do is I'll save the game. Make a nice hard save. Okay. Oh, Luvina's here. Okay, cool. Yeah, everyone's gonna show up in this arc. It's gonna be pretty cool. So maybe Sen only appears when you've done, you know, the prerequisite arcs. I don't remember who the other guy was, but whatever. What? Holy shit! Oh my god. Well, now I'm gonna lose it because of this. Because, you know, the animations for this have to be really long. Okay, I got it. Never mind. He did like a super cannonball to get it. That was pretty entertaining.